My name is Dr. Martine Kei Green-Rogers. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I am an associate professor here in the Theater Arts Department, and I'm also head of theater studies. And I am a professional dramaturg by trade. I am currently the past president of the Literary Managers and Dramaturgs of the Americas, as well as a freelance dramaturg, and I also am an institutional dramaturg. I am the fellowship associate at the Playwright Center in Minneapolis right now. I teach a lot of nerdy things in the department, but they're actually a lot of fun. So, for example, I teach dramaturgy, I teach Western Drama 1 sometimes, I teach Western Drama 2, I teach Asian theater, I teach race, gender, and performance, I teach world drama, I teach devising sometimes, and a lot of what the classes are about and what theater studies is about is the exploration of the art and the context of making theater, making performance. And so really what I'm hoping that students get out of these classes is just the fun in unpacking questions like why this play now, unpacking how we create art in response to the world around us. And there's just so much fun and juicy goodness in doing that work. I think our department is really interested and in the process of making sure that we are connecting the art that we are teaching in our classrooms, the art that we are doing on our stages / Zoom rooms, and connecting those things to the larger world in general. I think that is our mission, and our goal is to create and help foster the development of global citizens as well as artists. So really to think broadly, to really understand the power and that the connection of the arts has to everything that we do. Mentorship in the department manifests in a lot of different ways. I think all of the faculty are pretty hands-on in terms of really trying to guide students towards making artistic choices that make sense for them, figuring out who they are as artists, but then also thinking through all of the potentials and the possibilities. And I see mentorship, especially here, as something that doesn't end just because the students graduated. I am still in contact with students that graduated the first moment I got here 3.5 years ago, to students who are walking through these halls now. And I think that is what is important about the way that we mentor. Back to the sort of mission and goals, if we're about creating global citizens, if we're trying to create and foster new artists, the goal is that we will never lose connection, and the mentorship doesn't stop, because we will always keep running into our students because they will be doing the work out in the field. I think what excites me about teaching here and now is this place is actually really special. And this is coming from someone who has taught at quite a few institutions before landing here. I find that there is a community in all sincerity here. I don't feel like the issues that sometimes plague in a real destructive way other theater departments exist here. Not that we are always kumbaya and a happy family always and forever, but I think we have all figured out in ways how to do the work and really focus on the work and leave other issues mostly at bay. So I find that really interesting and special about this department. I would like prospective students to know that we are in such a really interesting point in the evolution and growth of our department. And I mean that on just like a logistical level, but I think also in terms of an experiential and in terms of a sort of community level. We are pushing ourselves to be better storytellers. We are pushing ourselves to be culturally competent artists. We are pushing ourselves to do right by the art that we are talking about all the time. And so I think that is something that didn't just start because of the events of last summer. This is something that, I was brought here to campus to join the department to aid in that journey. So this is a journey that began before I got here. And I think that is so exciting because anyone who comes through the doors now will be part of creating the new, the better thing that this department will be and will continue to evolve into. And I think that's just exciting. Generally, one of the things that I think is really important for prospective students to know is that, at least speaking for myself, I'm always happy to answer any questions that you have. And so if you want to reach out, feel free to shoot me an email and talk to me about what you think pros and cons are. I'm happy to get on a phone call or a Zoom call or whatever, because I really do actually really believe in the things that we are trying to do in this department. And I know that very quick clips can never fully encompass such a bustling department. So happy to talk.